welcome back to Credit Union One Arena in Chicago. Jonathan Hood with you as the UIC Flames lead the Green Bay Phoenix 38-33. A couple of special guests with me, Kevin Browne and Rob Dixon. Kevin Browne, the Vice Provost of the Academic and Enrollment Services. And of course, Rob Dixon, the University Registrar. Kevin, thanks for being with us.
Oh, pleasure to be here. It's a great night.
Thanks for stopping by.
Happy to be here. Thanks.
Rob, tell me, what do you think of the first half so far? You've been watching.
I have been. I think, the team is coming together very well. Right at the end, the patience they displayed to get that last-second shot was incredible. I think Kevin Johnson's just a great talent. Fun to watch.
What about you? What do you think?
Same thing. Coming together at the last, making sure you go off at halftime with an up score.
Can I ask you, Kevin, about the student scholars here at UIC? What resonates most about UIC and the student scholars we have here?
Say that again, sorry?
What resonates most about the student scholars here at UIC?
That they can be challenged both on and off the court. And the idea is you get to spend some time in the academic environment and the athletic environment, and the transfer skills between the two are amazing. And they really are learning sports for life and skills for life.
Now, we've known UIC is a destination school for a long time. But what about 2022? Why is it a destination for students?
Well, I think more and more, students are wishing to apply their major. They're looking for practical experience, a way to, either through internships or through research. The faculty here are engaged with the city of Chicago. It's a laboratory. It's like a learning laboratory, and I think people are looking for a walkable space, a space that in one of the great cities in the Midwest, and students are just coming to UIC.
We have parents that are watching this, and they want to know some of the important dates. Some dates that that students need to know, like those that want to come to UIC. What's coming up here?
Well, an important date for all families to remember is that, in the fall prior to going to school, they need to get the FAFSA completed in early October. Mm-hmm. And then for UIC, we have an early admission decision process. So applying by November 1st, you'll hear back from us in early December. And I think that's good for families because they know where they stand. Those are really the big dates. The final deadline to apply is typically around February 15th for fall semester. So those are important things to remember.
Yeah, transfer students do have until March 15th to apply. Mm-hmm. So we're still open for transfer students at this point. And all of our applications come in through the common application. So students get to apply once for a variety of schools.
Kevin, there's plenty of competition when it comes to our athletic department. What about the academic side? What about the competition in that regard?
It's extreme, and we want students to make a good choice for them and their families. Chicago is really the destination. That's our campus. So if you wanted to be involved in corporate environment, museums, the cultural activities in Chicago, except for New York City, and I'm not sure about that, right. This is one of the best choices you can make.
Yeah, and about the tuition, can you give us some idea what the tuition is for an undergraduate?
Sure. I think, that's UIC is a tremendous value. Mm-hmm. I think that's in terms of the quality of instruction, but also in terms of families who are looking at, cost consciousness. For a fall and spring semester, it's about $16,000, and that's all tuition and fees. And a good number of our students are receiving financial aid. About 75% of our student body receives aid. For new first-time freshmen, it's closer to 85%. And the average aid package is just a little under $13,000. So I think that we present a tremendous value that people really should explore.
Where was that when I was going to school, that kind of
value? I keep asking the same question. And the Office of Financial Aid is processing over $500 million in student aid and support. So not coming for money is the worst possible reason.
That mix of duality and the student's role at UIC, how do you balance that if you're a student here?
I don't know how these kids did it. Yeah. I was horrible at it. But the idea is this is their career choice to a large extent.
Yeah.
And if you notice on the jerseys tonight, it's the students' majors because they're first and foremost here to earn an academic degree. Mm-hmm. And then what they do with it is really up to them.
You agree?
I think so. I think, our students juggle a lot of different things. We have a number of students who are working. I mean, there's good employment opportunities within Chicago, and also they're studying full-time. So our kids are tremendous. We got a really academically focused group, and they balance a lot of different interests with their school.
Rob, you kind of like the idea that UIC, for both of you guys, I mean, the national acclaim that UIC gets, right? Mm-hmm. You take a look at as a sports guy, you always look at lists, right?
Yep.
What's in the top 20, what's in the top 30, and UIC's right there. It's got to make you feel good you're part of that.
It does. I think that UIC is a school on the rise. Mm-hmm. Tonight we're celebrating the academic achievement of the athletes.
Yep.
And, you see tremendous success of our students going on to medical school, to professional programs, and just making some great achievements. So it's a fun place to be a part of.
Hey, tell us, go ahead.
And with their preparation, they get far more choices.
Yeah.
Grad school, professional sports, sports management, media. It really prepares them for a wide variety of things that are going to change in the next 5 or 10 years.
Yeah. Can you tell us about financial aid?
Sure.
Yeah, tell us about that.
As I mentioned, it's really critical that students complete the FAFSA and get that to us. We have a process by which students are communicated with their aid package electronically, typically about this time of the year. And, students can choose which elements are offered. Yes or no to each line item. Some of those are loans, some of them are grants, and there's some good opportunities to communicate with the financial aid office. They meet with students in person and Zoom. You can get an electronic kind of face-to-face over the internet if you need with someone, and that's helpful too.
And the real point is our students borrow very little money compared to a national average. We're looking at less than $13,000 in total indebtedness after 4 years. So we really try to minimize the loans, and there will be some. And students should not be afraid of loans at a minimal level.
Well, I want you both to enjoy the second half. UIC needs some momentum here, beating this Phoenix team. Phoenix has lost their last 10 games.
They have, but they're certainly playing well tonight.
Yeah.
And hopefully that ends soon.
Yeah. Let's get some momentum here and then get senior night on Saturday and see what happens.
I like it.
Perfect.
Kevin Browne, Rob Dixon, thanks so much for stopping by the table.
Thank you very much.
You're always welcome, by the way, anytime you'd like to stop by.
I'll be back.
We're glad that you're with us. 38-33 is the score, UIC with the lead. We'll have more of our halftime show continuing after this from Credit Union 1 in Chicago on ESPN.
Thank you.